Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I am your host, Benny, and today we are working on Hopeless. Doing some writing. It's been over a week. Decided I'll put Project Zomboid down for this afternoon. I'll definitely be picking it up again later tonight. But for now, I'll do a little bit of writing. So let me just go and bring up Bongo Cat. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna do some PUBG. I was gonna play some PUBG with Ian Higton over on Platform 32. Oh, well, I guess maybe he's not actually... Alright, I guess they started way late. So they're not actually doing that. So I guess I'll do some writing then. Alright, let's how much? Let's do a recap here.
The only thing that filled the massive space was an ethereal drone that was the slow-crawling bridal chorus echoing off the distant walls. The platform moved at a steady pace through the open space as it approached the alcove at the other side. The interior of the cathedral contained no artificial lighting along its walls. The space was lit only by the system's singular dim, pale white star, guided through the clerestory and onto the raised dais covered in what appeared at a distance to be carpet. As they drifted closer, the rough surface was revealed to be hundreds of acres of a dark red, almost black forest. The crimson king maple stretched over the dais in a vast monoculture currently lit by the dim sun. A light mist blew gently through the forest, disturbed only by the platform as it followed above the trampled path toward the clearing in the forest center. As they moved, Vivian and her bridal escort were surrounded by a constellation of dozens of small lights observing her from every angle. On approach to a much smaller, human-sized dais, the points of light joined the hundreds of others tactfully swarming the area. The platform came to a stop as it sank into a designated spot, becoming flush with a short walkway. Vivian and her escort stepped off the platform and walked forward to a short flight of stairs leading up to the dais where her betrothed Delano waited for her. His face was so often stoic, his expression barely lifting even in Vivian's presence, though it always did so. However, the moment that Vivian became visible over the stairs for the first time on this day, a smile grew across Del's face that was perhaps the most genuine one that she had ever seen. White was the color that Vivian wore most frequently, preferring the way it complemented her hair, but the way the pale sun reflected off the fabric that poured over her form provided an ethereal glow like nothing Del had ever seen before, and in such a way that only Del's biological eyes could perceive. It gave him a unique perspective that none of the hundreds of cameras, nor the millions of viewers through them could descry. The halter of her dress was cinched just over her sternum with a clip featuring an oval aquamarine gem. The bright blue provided the only color to her gown and was a perfect match to her eyes. The dress left her back and shoulders open, and together with the top of her detached sleeves, her bare collarbones were gracefully framed. Her veil was a loose rope-knotted lace net that met with her skirt and added just enough brilliance to the train for spectators across the galaxy to see. Del couldn't help but smile, and it wasn't one of those polite and professional smiles he put on for his employees and business partners. It was a smile of pure joy, and it remained as long as his eyes were on her. His expression matched the knot in her stomach precisely, and as she left the faceless escort and took her place across from her betrothed, she considered how incredibly lucky she was to be in her current position. Her own smile cracked when she remembered that luck had little to do with it. They stood for a moment, staring into each other's eyes until the otherworldly drone of the bridal chorus coming to an end, and they stood in total silence.
Hey there, Matt. Welcome in. How are you doing? How'd your stream go last night? Hey there, Viz. It's been a bit. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm glad you had a good stream, man. Okay. Roar, who's scary? This paragraph is about Del smiling, and so is this one. No, so is this one. So I think I need to change this. Smile on Dell's face. Raw ore. Raw ore. Brower. Brower. The smile on Dell's face. Impossible to suppress. Suppress? How about suppress? Wasn't one of those polite and professional smiles he put on for his employees and business partners. It was a smile of pure joy, and it remained as long as his eyes were on her. His expression matched the knot in her stomach precisely, and she left the faceless escort, who took her place across from her betrothed. And as she left her, the faceless escort took her place across from her betrothed, she considered how incredibly lucky she was to be in her current position. Her own smile cracked when she remembered that luck had little to do with it. Oreo! I think, Viz is saying or like raw ore. Like, you know, ore that you find in the ground that gets smelted and turned into metal. But Oreo is good too. I have some peanut butter Oreos in my pantry that I need to finish off. But I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Japanese guy. Japanese Oreo guy. Yeah, there it is.
Oreo. Ne?
Oreo. Oh. Oreo. As she left the faceless escort and took her place across from her betrothed, considered it. They stood for a moment, staring into each other's eyes, until the otherworldly drone of the bridal chorus came to an end, and they stood in total silence. Okay, I need to know. All right. Well, you have a good one, Matt. So I need to start the guy's gonna say the stuff, the efficient. Oh, you're gonna have to shoot for doing a later stream? That's alright, ma'am. That happens. Oh, my mind has been completely taken over by Project Zomboid. Oh my god. I'm so addicted to it. It's so good. Okay, I've looked up some visual descriptors. I want the efficient to be Heard but not seen. Not heard and not seen, but also heard and seen. I want him to be featureless. I want it to be featureless. And yeah. Smooth white chassis features face blank oval visage. Just past the couple of the altar. Just past the couple on the altar. The officiant appeared. Oh, don't ruin it. Dude, oh, never mind. Do 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 do. Do I skip this one? The efficient appeared with a soft internal light, separating its natural form, its neutral form and color from the dimly lit background. In the same style of design as Vivian's. I haven't said Naomi in this, have I? Nope. I did that in earlier chapters. And when I was writing Deicide, I would have trouble. Sarah and Sophie, they were twins. And yeah, kind of having to remember which one I was writing about. Sometimes it was tough. In the same style as Vivian's escort, the efficient do I need to capitalize efficient? Capitalize efficient. Was a slender humanoid robot. A matte verse. Not porcelain, porcelain. Slender humanoid robot with a matte porcelain finish. Silhouette. Pretty warm. place, bringing only as much attention to it as was necessary. Necessary. Nailed it. Dearly beloved, dearly beloved. What the hell does dearly beloved even mean? Said. Androgynous. Peace. Apparently, agapeptos is Greek, means much loved. Hey, welcome, Ink and Play. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It has been a hot minute, hasn't it? I'm glad to see you in, though. I do use World Anvil. I freaking love it, dude. Oh, man. World Anvil has been my friend and confidant for so long. No, I did not do summer camp. Unfortunately, my job gets in the way, and I can't spend too much time doing writing, or I get very burnt out. I was trying to do some summer camp stuff last year, but didn't get very far, and I didn't even really try this year. Yeah, my World Anvil link. Let's see. Beep. You just did 7? Which ones did you do, or which ones were the favorite of the ones you did? Here, I'll post the link in Twitch here. Should I send you my user link, or this one? And why not? I'll go ahead and send you a link directly to the story as well, in case you happen to be interested. Oops, that's not one. That's not it. Screen view. Boom. Yeah, the entire story is up on World Anvil, being updated with every word that I write. I am currently 20 chapters in, out of a total of 27. So I'm nearing completion here. After 2 years, I started it with the last NaNoWriMo that there ever was. So it's been a year and 8 months, year and 9 months. Should say with the androgynous voice. Servers across space and time are gathered. I don't like the dearly beloved. I'm looking for alternatives to that. Friends of family, value guests. Cherished. I'm going to say cherished observers. We are gathered across space and time to witness the and celebrate the union of Delano and nope, not Naomi, and Vivian. We are gathered across space and time to witness and celebrate the union of Delano and Vivian in alphabetical order. These are what I did. What did you do? Think and play? What'd you do? Do you mean to send a link with that or what? Gathered here today to witness, celebrate the union of Delano and Vivian. To witness and celebrate the legal union of Delano and Vivian in marriage. Oh, for the summer camp. Tradition in the celebrated a tradition that celebrates love, an item associated with the community common hobby, a fruit that grows in an unlikely environment, a body of water that hides secrets in the steppes, a subculture seen as outdated by modern generations, a collector of lost things, a small town that keeps to itself. No, it's alright. You can if you'd like to. But that's cool. Now, I'm doing some romance adjacent stuff with a marriage between Vivian, who I have some references for here on the right, and her soon-to-be husband, Delano. So, you mentioned a tradition that celebrates love. What tradition was it that you wrote about? I'd like to hear it, if you're willing to share. Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hey there, Y. Welcome in. How you been? It's been a couple of weeks for me. I didn't do any writing last week. Almost didn't do any writing this week either. Got too addicted to a new game. The first one that you mentioned, Ink. What was the tradition that you described? The tradition that celebrates love. 30 pages of editing left on your new Sci-Fi. Nice, nice. How many pages total is it? Lano and Vivian in recognize partnership. States. I literally just got that last time, Bongo Gat. Whatever. Triple OH Magic Hour. Oh. Or are we just saying, oh, Magic Hour? Magic Hour tradition is a new tradition started by Cozy, and a tradition started in Loomis Island. The celebration is known for the love of magical beings and things. It is a way to honor each other's magical abilities and the results of celebration. Most of the comments are positive, that all the Loomis Hollow people love it. While others don't live in town, look down upon it. I see. Sure, feel free to put in a link. I'll take a look at it. Take a little brief gander. Your sci-fi story is 80 pages. Why? So that means that you're more than half done with the editing. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Do you mind if I put it on stream? Okay, I think I've read this part here. History of the Magic Hour. The history is fairly new, but it is newly known about in Loomis Hollow Town. Cozy created it and has been promoting the new celebration. The reason that it was created is that Cozy wanted to celebrate the magical world. Celebration. Want to celebrate the magical world. Components and tools. There are many tools that people bring that are different depending on what they're going to be creating. Some of the tools are from the earth, and some of the tools man-made. The end product will be handmade. Some of the tools that people craft with is... it's left blank, I believe. The biggest tool that is used is a medium-sized house that has tall glass windows that is tinted blue. The items in the building are a few round tables and wooden chairs and stools around the tables. The lighting is low, with the fairy lights on the walls and hanging down from the ceiling. Participants. The participants are the people that live in Loomis Hollow Town. The important people are Cozy and the creator Ellie Bless. Murphy and Walker Wells. Also, Miss Honey Mauve. As each of them helped set up for the celebration. Each of them are promoting it, and as the celebration is happening, they're each in charge of a few things. There's not a major role, just a minor role, as Cozy and the group is decorating and hosting it. But there's not a boss. There's like a group of friends hanging out. That's pretty interesting. So Y says, I post all my work on Buy Me a Coffee and Substack. Yeah, you can find Y on both of those. That being said, I am kind of interested to ask if you do any like pre-writing prep, either doing some story structure or maybe like writing out characters and descriptions and stuff like that. Do you ever do some prep work like that? Because if you haven't, if you don't, then yeah, that's great. But if you do, like, World Anvil is really useful for that. Story circle. Use the story circle. What is that? Story circle. Dan Harmon? Dan Harmon's story circle? Like, Dan Harmon of Community and Rick and Morty? That's interesting. The story is what Dan Harmon is nice.
The Dan Harmon story circle describes the structure of a story in 3 acts and with 8 plot points, which are called steps. When you have a protagonist who will progress through these, you have a basic character arc and the bare minimum of a story, the story embryo or plot embryo, if you will. The story circle as a narrative structure is descriptive, not prescriptive, meaning it doesn't tell you what to write, but how to tell the story. The steps outline when the plot points occur and the order in which your hero completes their character development. These 8 steps are: 1. You a character in their zone of comfort. 2. Need want something. 3. Go. So they enter an unfamiliar situation. 4. Struggle to which they have to adapt. 5. Find in order to get what they want. 6. Suffer yet they have to make a sacrifice. 7. Return before they return to their familiar situation. 8. Change. Having changed fundamentally, the hero completes these steps in a circle in a clockwise direction, going from noon to midnight. The top half of the circle and its 2 quarters of the whole make up Act 1 and Act 3, while the bottom half comprises the longer second act. In their consecutive order, the story circle describes the 3 acts. Act 1, the order you know. Act 2, chaos, the upside down. Act 3, the new order. Working with the story circle enables you to think about your main character and to plot from their emotional state. The steps will automatically make your hero proactive as you focus on their motivation, their actions, and the respective consequences.
That's really interesting. I like that. Ding, 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 ding. So who is this Cozy? Cozy Blaine, aka Coco. Keeps you from going off in the left field. Yeah, when I started doing some like structuring stuff, starting with the deicide, that really helped me keep focused on one, not just going crazy and ending up giving up because I have no idea where it's going. You're not going to be doing your stream? Sorry to hear that. So how does this sound? Does it sound very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not exactly romantic. Yeah. Cherished observers instead of dearly beloved. And they're saying that because these are Delano and Vivian's wishes, right? They don't really actually have very many friends, per se. But Delano, specifically, because he is obscenely wealthy and popular, there are people, millions of people that watch them regularly. They're celebrities. Basically, Vivian, just by being related to being next to Dell. And so the people, there's not anybody that are actually there. But you know, so they're not going to say dearly beloved because they do not love these people dearly. So they're saying cherished observers instead. We are gathered across space and time to witness and celebrate the legal union of Delano and Vivian's mutual estates. Be present. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. I shall go ahead and take a drink. Yeah, I can come by and check it out on oh, well, I mean, if you're not going to be able to stream tonight, but yeah, I can come stop by and watch your Discord stream. I still think you should stream more on Twitch so other people can find you, you know? I definitely understand if you want to keep it personal and everything. That's fine. You specifically keep your trains on Twitch? Heard you can stream on Substack, but I haven't figured out how yet. That's neat. I didn't know. Well, Substack is pretty big. I am not surprised that they have their streaming thing, but I would think it would mostly be something you could do to like link to other streaming services, and give like private access to people who donate or whatever. I'm sure you can. I'm sure that's something that could be done too. But what was the thing you put in your Twitch channel here already? What was the thing to put your Twitch channel here already? You're gonna have to be more specific with your question. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Like, you're just gonna put your link? You can put a link in? Is that what you're asking? It's an actual go live fixture within Substack, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, I think it's... Bot has been kind of quiet. I wonder if it's still working. Hey, there we go. Sci-Fi Gaming streams for fun, not for followers. They're currently all about the FC26 Champions League life, but also dabble in Train Sim World 3. Whether you're here for the football or the trains, Sci-Fi Gaming's got you covered. Twitch.tv/Sci-Fi Gaming. I haven't seen Poyo in a while. Last time I saw him was probably a few months ago. And he just came in for a few, you know, a few posts or whatever. It's been even longer since I saw Princeton in. In fact, before a few days ago, I hadn't seen you in a long time either. I don't know, maybe I did something to piss everybody off. Marriage. Marriage is a commitment. What are you doing in September? Marriage is a commitment entered to with trust, mutual respect, and in this case, deep love. The deepest and rarest of loves. This not only a joining of two lives, but a promise to stand beside one another through joy and hardship, certainty and doubt, prosperity and difficulty. Prosperity, how about? Your Discord had a few problems. You have a new account and a new server. Is that why I haven't seen you on there? I think Nathan thinks that you blocked him. Well, feel free to send me a new invite, friend invite, and join my Discord if you're, if you want to do that. Of course you're still welcome. Everybody's welcome. Sweet. Thank you very much, man. Oh, I thought you would send me one. Sure, was... Sweet. Heck yeah, bud. Alright, well, after this timer finishes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Because I am hungry. This boy is hungry. Okay. The officiant opened its arms. Oh, Nathan just thinks that you blocked him. The efficient opened its arms. Crossed arms to gesture. Alright. So I did go ahead and make a, and how much I wrote in an hour and a half. Alright. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these places will allow you to support me, BennyKill709, or whatever the heck it is that I do here. Thank you again for watching, and catch y'all next time.